about the advantages and disadvantages of different types of families. So let's start our topic. So the first type of family is the nuclear family. Nuclear family, also known as traditional families, consists of two parents and one or more children. Nuclear family consists of one or more children, which can be biological or they can also be adopted. But the main point is that both parents are growing their child or children together in the home place where they live. Now, I am going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages about nuclear family. So, let's start. The advantages are less stress for the earning person in the family. And number 2, less resources are required for comfortable living. Now, I am going to tell you the disadvantages. The disadvantages such as number 1, if the only earning person in the family gets hurt or becomes sick, it creates a devastating problem. Because if mother works, the children have to stay home. And number 2, less social interaction. Now let's go into the second type of family, which is the grandparent family. Grandparent family obviously means the child or children are living with their grandparents, and they also live more lovingly there than in their home place where their parents stay. Now I'm going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages are they learn more and more things, cultural things like that. They learn love, respect, sacrifice for elders and many other things can be developed. And now I'm going to tell you the disadvantages. The disadvantages such as number 1, if there is any emergency, the grandparents cannot handle it if they are too old. Number 2, if the grandparent has 2 children in their home place and the grandparents love more one child than the other child will feel upset and sad. Now let's go into the third type of family, which is the step family. Step family means 2 families merge into one. Means if there is one divorced man and who has one child or more children marries another woman who has no children or has one or many children, then it becomes into a step family. Now I am going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages. The advantages for step family is number 1, they make a better quality of life. Number 2, they live together happily. Now, I am going to tell you the disadvantages. The disadvantages such as number 1, if the mother has a son of her own, before she will tell whatever or give him whatever what he wants. But she won't give the husband's son or daughter whatever she or he asked for. Then the husband's son or daughter will think, why is mother giving only my brother or sister? Why is she not giving me? So he'll think like that, or she. So that's a disadvantage. Now let's go into the fourth one, which is the childless family. Yes, the childless family means who do not have kids is the family who do not have kids or do not want any kids of their own. Childless family is also sometimes left out. In the past, growing up, getting married, having children was the normal. But in today's world, most people prefer to promote their children or to not have any. These childless families can also include working couples who may have a pet or love take caring of other people's children for the day occasionally rather than having their own. So that means a childless family. Now I am going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages about the childless family. So let's start. The advantages for childless family is that they may also have a pet, and also number 2, they do not have to spend much money because they do not have a kid or children. The disadvantage for childless family is that in pleasing times like doing yoga, bathing and also sleeping, they might sometimes think, oh, I wish I had a child. So they'll think sometimes like that and they will become depressed or sad. So that's a disadvantage. Now let's go into the fifth type of the family, which is the extended family. Yes, extended family means very long family. Consists of 2 parents, one or more children, and their grandparents, cousins, aunties, and uncles. Extended families or long families live together because they can achieve great goals, and if one person in the family gets hurt if they are doing work, then the other person in the family can do work because there are many people in the family. Now I am going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages. So the advantages for extended family are they live very happily ever, and also if one person becomes sick or anything, if they are doing work somewhere far away and they do not have a car, but if one person in the family has car, then he can do the work or he can drop the uncle to where his place is for work. Now I am going to tell you the disadvantages for extended family. So the disadvantages for extended family is that very interesting, which is many people quarrel. If there are many people, parents and grandparents, everyone quarrel, then it becomes a mess in the house. Then the children will be affected. So that's the main disadvantage. Now let's go into the last and number 6, which is the single parent family. Yes, single parent family is not very uncommon nowadays. People say you need to grow up with both your parents, your father and your mother. But now, in these days, if you live with your only father or mother, then it's very good for you. You wouldn't struggle every time. Now, I'm going to tell you the advantages and disadvantages. So, the advantages for single parent family are they can work together and live happily also ever after. The disadvantages are if the mother gets hurt or becomes sick, then it's a disadvantage. It creates a devastating problem. Number 2, if the only 2-year-old or 3-year-old child, then he can't work, then they do not have money to get more food. So this video is about advantages and disadvantages of different types of family. Bye friends, today's video is finished. See you in the next video. If you like my video, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.